What is up, my bros and whatever the bro female equivalent of bro is? This is your boy Derek from Mediocre Streams here with a list. My first, well, I guess if you don't count our top 10 games of the decade video, but whatever. This is like it's a list video. I mean, you saw the title. It's a list, top 10 game trailers. My personal top 10 game trailers. I thought of this because I was thinking of the number one that's on my list and just how much I love that trailer. And I was just thinking of all these other games that had trailers that I absolutely love that I still go back and watch today. And I thought, you know what? This might be an entertaining list. Might be something that, you know, more the video. So here we are. I've got my top 10 favorite game trailers, and the criteria is really just the trailer. Ignore the game. Ignore, what it was, how it came out. One of these is a good example. I don't even have had to play the game. All that matters is the trailer and how effective it is to me at selling what the game is, or it hits me in a good way, or it's just something I just always go back and rewatch because it's just so great. It's like edited together well. The sound and music goes together well. You'll get the idea as I go through the list. Enough preamble. I don't even know if that's the right word, but that's, look it up. Number 10 is going to be Injustice 2 from 2017, the announcement trailer. I really like the first Injustice. It got me into fighting games. I started playing them more frequently, and when I heard that Injustice 2 was possibly gonna happen, I got ooh, I hope it's a thing. And then that reveal trailer, the way it's all set up, the hero is just in this dark area, and then Flash comes out and hits Superman, Batman comes out, gets super, and all that, and then they showed the characters armoring up. They developed new armor, which showcases the gear system, and you have the narration by, I think it's Bryan Cranston. He wasn't even in the game, if he was even a character, but it speaks to the idea of the gear system, which was the big thing in that game, and the music just swelling up as new heroes come in. They gear up and get more armored, all culminating in them jumping at each other. It was hype. Mainly this list is going to be about hype, how it just got me all, I can't wait for this game. I can't wait. Now, next on to what am I saying? Dude, my mind is farting right now. Number 9 is going to be the Gears of War 2 trailer. I'm looking at it right now. It's called Last Day. It's the one with how it ends, and it's just so well done in capturing the gloominess of Gears of War. Just this is a world war. It's almost very it's very grimdark, as some would call it, and it fits in with the previous game where it had Mad World, and that was very somber. But I like this one so much more. Mainly, I like the song more, but the way the trailer goes of just building up towards them dropping down, drilling to the caverns where the locusts are, and playing the chorus to the song right as it does that, and then the violin as it fades out and shows Gears of War 2. It's pretty damn beautiful. Again, I watch it all the time just because it hits so well, so emotional for a game that's about a bunch of meatheads chainsawing aliens. I guess they're not aliens, but you get the idea. Next, at number 7, is the launch trailer for Doom, the one where it plays at I don't know what the song is called, but it's the one that plays at the beginning of the game when you load up and you go into Mars for the first time. But you get the slow build up as Samuel Hayden speaks to you. Cars are coming in, and then it just drops, and it's these heavy guitar riffs. I don't know musical terms, so whatever. But it's something that you can really just beat your head to, as it's just showing demons getting blown apart, chainsawed to the as the trailer goes on. It brings in the not a singer, whatever sound, the chanting choir thing, as it shows the demons getting just blown apart, and it's fight like hell, and the chunks of demons getting freaking massacred, ending with that beautiful guitar. Doom. Beautiful. Exit 7 is a game that fits into what this is about. Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 3. This explains the list really well because I have not played it. I probably shouldn't because I haven't heard good things. But this trailer is just, it can stand on its own almost. It's just a Warhammer video. Because you get the idea of what it's about when you have the ending where all the bodies are raining down from the sky. It's just thousands of bodies. Because this is 40k and it's all death and murder and war. Showing you the Space Marines when they're kneeling down, withstanding the friggin' wind, trying to blow them back as orcs just swarm over. The sense of scale that I love. I love feeling small in games, or being shown things being small is why I like monster movies. But the Space Marine, who are already friggin' big, going up against an orc gargant that's bigger than him, it kills him. An Eldar Titan comes in, destroys the gargant. And then my favorite part, easily in that trailer, is the Imperial Knights barreling in, shooting the Eldar Titans. One gets cut in half, and then the other just freaking tackles the Titan. Friggin' chainsaw arm, giant chainsaw arm right through it. It looks beautiful. The Space Marine looking up at it as they come down. It is pretty goddamn impressive, pretty gorgeous, and great at showcasing 40k for those who need to understand what this is about. And to add to that is the music swelling up as the battles get bigger. Goddamn, whoever made the game. I'm not bothering with that much research. Just the trailers. I'm gonna have to say that multiple times because you need to know. Next at number 6 is going to be the announcement trailer for Fallout 4. Man, remember back before Bethesda really fell apart and we were just excited at the prospect of a new Fallout game, and they were announced they were going to be at E3. We hadn't seen them at E3 in a long time. They're going to be Fallout 4. We saw they were doing like a stream where it was just like a Vault Boy or something. This was a while back. It was just like, oh man, is it going to be Fallout 4? And then it is. And the trailer is just so good at getting you excited. The opening of just like the building that's in ruins, and it cuts to when it was intact as the news report talks about nukes coming in, and then just showing the world, showing the new wasteland that you're exploring, all the beautiful shots of the super mutants walking around, Diamond City, and then going quiet as it shows Dogmeat walking around, the power armor on its rack, and then it's just Fallout 4 lights up, slow music. It's so it hits you with that excitement of like, finally, it's been so many years since New Vegas. What is it, 5 years? 5 years since New Vegas, a new Fallout game. Again, ignore how the game actually turned out. This trailer was just friggin' great. Next at number 5 is the Battlefield 1 trailer for Gamescom. If you remember, back at that Gamescom, it's the one with God's Gonna Cut You Down by Johnny Cash. How they remix it and edit it to fit what's going on, where it will just like be playing, go silent as the armored dude gets hit, and just is like and just keeps going. It like, they have gunshots to the music when the friggin' train comes in, and you can hear the Battlefield theme, the da-da-da-da-da, as the cannons fire and the music goes. And then the sandstorm comes in, they cut the music again, and you just and the final thing of just all the war stuff. My plate, just hearing Johnny Cash sing the sooner or later God'll cut you down. And God, for a game that got done dirty, they had some great trailers for that. Yeah, definitely the Gamescom one. At number 4, I'm gonna have the trailer for not Knights of the Old Republic, for just the Old Republic, Star Wars: The Old Republic, the Hope trailer. I had to choose between the trailers they had come out, and I chose this one because the friggin' moment, or I should step back, showing Alderaan getting its ass, or being beautiful at first and then having its ass pounded by the Empire. And Jace Malcolm's narration, Kevin Michael Richardson's freaking great in that. And they're just charge at the friggin' the Sith, not hesitating at all. The fact they're going up against guys with the Force and lightsabers. You got Jace freaking charging at Malgus like a baller, and then when it all goes quiet, you think he's gonna get executed. Teal comes in, Battle of the Heroes plays, if that's the right track, and it's so well done to it. It's just freaking. I mean, it was a close one between this one and Deceived. But when Deceived did Battle of the Heroes, it just didn't hit as hard as when they did it here. And here it has that really good, almost like it hits you with the music and then the visuals of just Satele cutting through droids and kicking dudes aside. Yeah, that trailer, gorgeous. Now we're in the top three of my favorite trailers. We're gonna get to number 1, which is the reason this list exists. But number 3 is Battlefront 2, the new one. Another great example of how this list works. Ignore Battlefront 2 as it was, as it released, as it is now. Just looking at that reveal trailer where they have Duel of the Fates playing, synced up to what's going on. It's the Clone Wars. You see droids. They sound like they're doing the show. They got the clones. They got D. Bradley Baker to do the voices. It's perfect. And then Maul coming in. We got some new heroes, and then the music syncs up with like dudes firing grenade launchers, the MTT firing, and we see all the eras are gonna have the sequel eras, the prequel eras, the OT. It looked beautiful, and they cap it all off with the space flight, X-wings flying by, and then the Falcon coming through, and it's the beautiful sound of it loud. And we thought they were gonna do it so right. They didn't, but the trailer still stands as being amazing. Total hype, absolute hype. I was just like ready, like they're gonna do it. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be the game. And I wish I could just keep that memory and not think about everything after. But regardless, on to number 2. And this is, I doubled up because both these this game had 2 great trailers, but no one can deny that even though the franchise has taken a dip, the reveal trailer for Battlefield 1 with Seven Nation Army, oh my god, you couldn't be more hype. There couldn't be better hype. Just showcasing us the new setting, World War I, something that is rarely seen in FPSs. And really, it's the music that makes that trailer, how it's synced up with all of it, how awesome it sounds. The shots of everyone fighting in World War I, it got us all like, shit. If there's any way to describe the trailer, it was just shit. Like, fuck, man, they're gonna get it. They're gonna, and the Zeppelin coming in, and to find out that, like, yeah, you get to pilot those and, you know, devastate shit. Battlefield was at like its peak at that point, probably. I don't know, but just the hype around that game solely because of that trailer, solely because it was so good. Because and you just look at the contrast between that and the reveal trailer for Battlefield 5, and it's like, dude, how could you mess this up? You had this trailer that blew people away, that had us just like, we're ready for Battlefield 1. We want to do World War I stuff. We want to friggin' use flamethrowers and these old tanks and biplanes, and they just messed it up. They just couldn't recreate that feeling with Battlefield 5. But man, Battlefield 1, that trailer, never forget the hype. Never forget the hype. But if we're talking about real hype, the reason this list exists for me, the trailer that I remember vividly, this trailer, seeing it for the first time. I remember how I was, where I was, what I was doing, because it was so like this is the face. This is my face after the trailer's over. Okay, I'm gonna recreate it. This is going back over 10 years. I was like 15. This is the face. That's it. Modern Warfare 2, the launch trailer, dude, with Eminem with Till I Collapse, dude. I like, it starts up, I didn't know what was going on. Shows all the war stuff happening, and then the music kicks, and it's just like, Oh, what am I watching? Freaking the satellite, it goes quiet, the satellite explodes, and then the chorus hits, and it's all this cool stuff. The freaking guys coming out of the smoke at the airport with the sound editing in that trailer was friggin' amazing. Of just the like airport speakers going off while they do. Oh god! And just when it was over and it said Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2 again. I was 15ish. I don't know. I was sitting in my parents' room because they had the TV. I was at the foot of the bed, blanket over me, watching my TV late at night. That's when I saw it. I was just, after it was over, like, no freaking way. This is what trailers should be like to me. It's getting you, I mean, if it's, you know, depending on the genre, but like action games, shooters and stuff. This is like the goal of just getting your viewer, your player hyped, excited, and mixing the music just right, timing it all just right, showing the right things. I can gush all day about this trailer. That's how great it was, but I can't because there's only so much you can say before you're repeating. But that's my list of my favorite trailers, the trailers that really just gave me hype or just make me feel emotions like a human. But what are some of the trailers that just you remember vividly seeing for the first time and how they just made you so pumped and excited? Leave the comments below. Do the things that everyone else tells you to do, the likes and shares and whatnot. And I'll see you next time. I got a video I'm working on. It's gonna be pretty good. And I hope you all stick around to see it. But until then, it's been me.